they've rotated over. They are actually hinging heavily on middle, giving up the A site, but they actually only have one player in B. It's Grim. It's going to be supported by Cap very quickly, though. Flashes into the site. Grim blind. He can't call for anything. Does drop the first in, though. Davey gone. Grim follows up. Low HP, and Polen's dropped 2. And Grim, even scared of his behind, he's got to look forward because the ace might be on his plate. Grim shutting down Mythic, and that is a beautiful hold from short.
And apparently one man at B is all you need, actually, as it turns out.
Oh,
my goodness.
It's like my B Russian.
Yeah, look at this, man. Just absolutely annihilates them. Even freaked out by his teammate at Cat. Like, he's so focused on locking that round in.
Yeah, that's got to feel good.
Stu now.
Pronto. Holding on to the window boost now, going market side. Good call, because this is the B crunch. Katie's there to drop the bomb. Can't follow up. Now for the spray, can't convert. And Davey dropped after only 1. It's up to the AWP of Flom, who's dropped it yet again. And Grim now a 1-on-3 to close the map for Liquid. Can he do it?
That's a pretty big ask. Grim runs into the site, and he does deal with the AWP of Flom. Now, Adren over here towards the market. Ooh. Next up, and now just one man. Okay. Grim, my word, he gets it done in the 1v3. And Team Liquid, that there is how they cement their opponent's map pick. They go 1-0 up.
Oh, luckily Mythic are deep, and they won't do anything. Twistzz has come back to A. Liquid wanting to fight for it, and they will do well. EliGE with a spray down, and everyone's gone for Mythic. Quick as you like it. Naf, now, here's your chance. You were given a get out. You can buy armor. You have $3,000.
Knowing that EliGE was there, is able to deal with him. Davey, doesn't even need vision. Sends Grim to go wait in the lobby. And now Flom. Oh, he saw the barrel. That's all he needs. The flash is in.
No.
And Stewie gets it.
Despicable.
And now there's an AWP in Naf's hands. Katie gonna go through the smoke, is hunting this player down. She hears him move away. Davey wrapping apps actually gives another over to Stewie's Tech 9. And Polen is a long way away, wrapping through Banana, but Stewie goes back and checks it. Oh, dearie me, this is falling apart for Mythic. Katie all alone, 1v3. Both these players for Liquid over here in mid. She's looking for them. Neither one paying any attention towards short. Now Stewie will. And if she goes round, that's certain death. Stewie with the 4K puts an 8th on the board at 4 Team Liquid.
I'm not sure what happened there, man. Flom, you know, he sees the barrel on long. Stewie scoped up with him.
Get started here between the Whalers and the EG Cat. We're setting up towards the mid position for the T side start of the Whalers. One player breaking out into the apartments of Stanislaw already looks for opening kills down to the short control. DJ backing up. Cirque watching for the USP. Crossfire. Tarek there with the opening kill. Cirque is a quick kill upon alone as well. Boo will turn around on towards Cirque for a 2-for-1, but all in all, the CTs have the man advantage.
Yeah, they're going BJ because you've got to expect that bomb needs to cross out towards CT, but Boo's still staying around and he's alone with the bomb, Jay. Why is he not crossing back to market? But he's still doing damage. He gets away with a couple of kills, makes it 3 in the end, and Ethan's going to be able to try and cut that bomb, but now Boo gets another kill. What a massive round to come out for the Whalers. Oh my goodness, Jay, he gets an ace in the pistol.
Brim, this could be good. Blinded is Katie, and a free kill for Liquid right back, but they see nothing else in Banana, and they're going to double rotate. I like that. Mythic walking into almost an MTA bomb site, just EliGE. But I say just EliGE. Maybe I shouldn't have. He's coming in on a backstab.
Oh, this could be huge. EliGE, there's one. They turn around, but he's doubled up. And oh dear, this was a 4-on-3, and EliGE is looking to get it done single-handedly. There he is to cement the win as he gets 4 on the solo A-hole to take the series 2-0 for Team Liquid. Nice try from Mythic, but in the end, TL.
They're still waiting, and he's needed more than ever. 20 seconds. They're still trying to get this bomb back, and the molly will hold things off for a few more seconds. EliGE finally gets control and plants for Stewie on the catwalk. This time an open the clutch. Naf coming so late, they won't expect him. Aluki's not looking. He does turn around briefly, but they're coming up through spawn. Nice tap from EliGE, doubling down. Naf is late to the party, but he is not needed. EliGE with 3, and Naf was the safety contingency if things got out of hand, and they don't.
NAF was the insurance policy in that round, and that's kind of how we're looking at it, or at least justifying it, even though
He execute here for Team 1. They got the door smoke down. Molly for Grim, that pushes him out, but he actually has time to retreat with their smoke still in play, so it's all good for Liquid right now. The rifle's spraying for Stewie. They line up. He's got 3. Here comes the SMG. Grim with a clean, and it's going to be a flawless round for Liquid. What a beautiful hold. Stewie with 4, and no issues dealing with that full B execute. 10-7, and Team 1 are broke.
All part of the plan, Hugo. Now, okay, I've just got to talk about it.
Great stuff from individuals
That
here.
snap was good.
And, you know, I think for a lot of these teams, the kind of place they're trying to compete for is like that one spot that's remaining outside of the favorites. It's going to be a fast B play in towards this site to round out the game, perhaps. There's a lot of smokes down, and Twistzz fighting in them. Doubles up, looking for number 3. Here comes EliGE with the right hook onto PRT, and it's all left onto Maluki. Now he does get the first, follows up with a second. The Tech-9 wrecking them. Oh my goodness, but not close enough. Maluki, a great try. These pistol rounds only delivering 3s for Team 1, and that wasn't enough to close out this series. Team Liquid.
And he's up close ramp. We got Keserato on B. Standard stuff. Moose in the Palace taking his for a bit of a run, but Art catches a player out lower, doubling down for Art. Dangerous stuff on this CT side. B the Orbs. Junior still holds at the top of middle, but no one's pushing for FURIA. No need in this 5-on-3.
Triple op with an AUG. The year's 2020.
Ooh.
Oh, timing not there for ShakeZula. That could have been a kill waiting to happen. And maybe it still is. I mean, he's going to back himself out of there, so it's not. There's the surprise ruined. Going down into lower. He trades out onto the AK. And ShakeZula is not considering this. That's going to be Art getting the better of him. Now, the trade will come through for Junior. But a double AWP in a 2-on-4 up against 2 AWPs on the other side. This is a weird one. Okay, so
defense have control of the lead and of the side. They're going to get forced away from A. Look at how quickly he just makes his way out toward the jungle area. Wrath comes up with a trade, but Polen trades it back. Lee turns around on Polen, taking open air 3v3, gets a second before going down on such great team. Now it's Jonji picking up next, gets a kill, but Adren Flom trades it, and no info on the AWP. Vanity moving up to try to take close quarters combat on a HP behind the P2K. That's a very bad idea, and that's why Dinkoff on Flom.
Flash in for Maluki. Double flash as well. Twistzz is blind, but he sets up in the site. Nades coming through from the CTs. The bomb goes flying, and everyone is white. Twistzz mowing them down. He is going to get yoinked by Stewie.
Stewie actually came out of that with more than Twistzz did, even though Twistzz did all the work. 3 for Stewie, 2 for Twistzz. And that feels a bit unfair.
Reprimanded, I'm sure.
Look at this. Oh, to be fair, man, Stewie is like proper spraying them down as well.
So many assists. So many
At
flashes.
that point, everyone's just thinking about the stats, aren't they?
Now a 2-on-2 on the back of Mobs, picking up 1 Deagle, making another one for PRT. The Deagles are out, and they're getting the job done. Naf finds himself stuck on the playground with a Galil, fighting a Deagle. And that one looked like it was painful to win. Now the good part here for Naf, Mobs sitting on 46 HP. Naf now knows that this whole round, the entire intent here for Team 1 was to get right in their face, and well, he's not entirely sure. He wants Mobs to slip up here, walk into his crosshair. It might just be the opposite.
Does he clear it though? Yes, Naf does, and that's Liquid locking it in. Got close, but not a worry. And Liquid on a roll indeed. They have a need for wheat, and that's what they get. Chowing down into an 8th round. Look at this. Exactly.
Ah, there it is. That's
The market rather spotted through the window. Shake a second kill on the lurk. VINI has to do everything here with the 1 rifle in this round. The 1 man inside of B. Henny trapped and cut off by utility. VINI with 1 doubles back for ShakeZula on short. Has to stick around. He sees a jiggle. He fires a shot and he finishes the job. Last man in B is Moose. He's been pretty lethal with the AWP, but the AK is not going to be where he finds his round. It's FURIA 18-17. They might just be doing it in OT.
Or Now here's a crazy idea.
Yeah, okay. What's
Do we run it back in?
Their play.
You've got to think this is probably their last chance, because they lose this, they're going to get ecoed. Another B-side execution. This time around, though, it's a lot quicker, and the entrance are coming through at least for Flom, but Zephyr on the side's doing damage, and there's still a player out towards the coffins. 2 versus 2. It now comes down to the A players on rotation.
Bomb plant in the back lines behind the fountain. You've got Polen facing in for a 3K. Gets rough. Now looking for Jonji. Next up for the Quadra. And Mythic will win a 7th, an all-important one again. Every single round is all-important, so I keep saying it's pretty redundant in this stage. But either way, that one rested quite down to the wire. Zephyr with the spray transfer and the 3rd player back over towards Coffins. If they were able to just keep their position for a little extra length of time, then that probably would have been chaos winning the round.
And you actually look at the economy in that last round from both teams, that whoever was going to win it was no players on the side. There's another rotator coming in from Flom, an opportunity to deny this bomb from going down, but he can't make it possible.
Leaf will get that kill on Flom before Davey finds the trade. Vanity's going to get forced to the bomb plant as well, so 3-on-2 scenario. Vanity is just trying to find something here. Hoping that someone extends here for the CT camp so they can get it back to a 1-on-3. Jonji's going to have to force that issue on the player here at Connector. His eyes on CT as well. Backs are turned towards one of the CT players no matter where he faces aggressive. And Davey could still shut down his bomb plant now. Again, it's Vanity on 8 points of health. Now plants on default in the open. Body block coming through, and Davey gets 2 kills lined up. Big mistakes from Vanity and Jonji. Should have planted a bit more in cover. And now Raph left to clutch it. Up for a 3K. 20 seconds. Needs to find a player on stairs. The spray goes well for him. But Davey peeks in at the right moment. What a round from him. 4 kills all in all. And a
Friend.
How does he have 5 deaths?
Oh, Henny. Oh, Henny. A double, but Yuri's here to keep everything all squared up. Moose will get that trade, and it's down to a 1v1. Moose versus K-Serato. The 1v1 that we've been waiting to see. Moose going to start to tap in those numbers while K-Serato arrives from the library. Moose sees the barrel. He gets stuck on a barrel as well. This is a very, very weird 1v1. He's trying to play around the smoke. He's looking to go up and over. K-Serato getting into the site, getting closer and closer, but Moose is there to put 15 on the board for Triumph. Map point as they look to take us all 3 and get us to train. FURIA with an uncharacteristically quiet display here on Inferno. And this has got to be some pretty mad props to Triumph. Even if FURIA haven't exactly made it easy on themselves with some rather interesting economic choices in this game.
2 players coming in from that angle, one from the apps and one from short itself. The AWP watching, making a fair amount of noise, scoped up. Now going for a back wall plant, back corner plant. That's smart, that's covered, that's suppressed. That means they cannot concede towards a peek in from the short angle. And Leaf will fall. Zephyr next up, dealt with Adren 1-on-1 now against the AWP. Shoulder baiting to try force the AWP to make a mistake. Facing in, continuing to try force it out. Molotov will force from the way he's burning. 63 HP gets out of dodge, and Zephyr has the info to know where he's at. Smoke down, not even required actually. We'll go ahead and grab the big green gun and get the defuse in from that point for Chaos.
Yeah, look, difficult clutch there coming out from Flom. As soon as that molly came through, he had to try and press forward, and Zephyr just had so much information. He knew exactly where he was, trying to bait out the shots. In the end, just decides to go for the wide swing. Now, the bomb plant is going to help.
Down. Decides against it. They group everyone up in con and they just try and blitz their way into this site now. Curry's gonna have to come back at some point. Penny, with the spray down. Maybe he's not even needed. Henny left in the clutch, but this one might be too much for Henny. There's a guy in power.
Team flash. Curry's pushed. He's blind, and he's gonna get punished for it. If he either didn't get blind or went back in after the flash, that was his kill. But
yeah,
yes,
that was a weird one. I don't like it. What's happening? I don't like anything that's going on right now. Penny doubling up at the top of B. VINI and Yuri left in a 2v3B take. Hello. Penny back in CT with the swing. Is good for another. And it all falls onto VINI once again. But Junior is here to be that problem. 8 on the board for Triumph as they are making...
Now it's time for Henny to drop hot.
Oh, he got stuck and he drops anyway.
Yeah.
In for a penny and maybe out with the round as he's opened this one up on the back of the AWP. Now, man advantage taken. Moose is up here on top of the bomb trains. Does open up with one, but now that they know he's in this position, could be a bit of a sitting duck. It's actually Junior to deal with the next. Art taken out of the round as well. Pretty much everyone here for Triumph inside of the A site. FURIA not ready for Moose, who's lighting up the server right now. In with a triple.